Sunshine Coast Council have a lot to answer for. This is not just inflation, it's just pure and poor policy. That's what I'm hearing from Sunshine Coast homeowners at the moment. G'day guys, it's Yanni here, Director and Auctioneer at Yanni Mooney Property. Welcome to another live real estate update for the Sunshine Coast area. Let's get into it. So last week I was speaking a lot about the current rental market, and we've seen nearly 4 times the amount of properties come onto the rental market than earlier this year, meaning that it's a very good time to be a tenant, or a much better time to be a tenant than it was just about at any point in the last couple of years. What I'm hearing from homeowners who have holiday units, and I touched on it a little bit right now, is that holiday rates or rates on investment properties that you pay every 6 months to own your property to the Sunshine Coast Council, that has dramatically increased if you decide to holiday let your property. I've heard it so many times lately, and last week I've got many messages from clients out there who own holiday units. And I just want to read you one, in fact, from a client who sent through a message to me. So he says, "Hey Yanni, saw your weekly wrap. Yes, our rates have increased by 123%. I wrote a lengthy email to the Sunshine Coast Council pointing out that not all holiday unit owners are wealthy, and for us to permanently rent our unit, we'd lose $10,000 per year. In addition to mortgage payments, which have gone up $12,000 a year than they were initially when we purchased. Further, their policy fails to acknowledge visitors we attract to the coast and the holiday money that they spend. Thanks for flagging this issue. Well done as always." That's a really good point. I mean, it's not just to say that there's less holiday units on the market, but what about the holiday makers that come to the Sunshine Coast? And we are an area that brings people to the coast, and potentially after holidaying here a few times, they may move here, they may come here twice a year, Easter, Christmas, or any other times for that matter. So it's not just necessarily to say we need more rental properties on the market. If there's less holiday properties available, there's less holiday makers in our area, there's less small businesses getting benefit from holiday makers spending money. It's a really big issue. And yes, we have seen more properties go onto the rental market, but I touched on it last week. We're actually not seeing pure data to say that rental amount per week or what tenants pay is coming down or significantly coming down. So it is a big issue. And to increase rates by 123%, that definitely is more than inflation. That's a very big figure, a very big issue. And it's going to be interesting to see what this next period means. Does it mean more holiday units will get listed for sale? Does it mean that holiday investors may potentially stop investing in our market? And I was speaking to someone last week to say, don't touch on this issue because it may mean less people purchase in our area. Hey, if it's an issue, I'm going to cover it. We have a lot of positive things for buyers to purchase on the Sunshine Coast. So this is just one of those things, one of those issues that come up from time to time. But I think the Sunshine Coast Council, we can ask the question, why has rates gone up 123%? It's just not good enough, is what I'm hearing from holiday homeowners, investors and homeowners in our area of the Sunshine Coast. I'd love to hear your thoughts as well. You can message me anytime, 0420 300 977. Give me a call, send me a message, comment on this video. I would love to hear your thoughts. So last week has been a very busy week for listings in our area. We now are officially in the spring selling season. We've listed multiple properties over the last week. One of those being 8 of 8 Esplanade Golden Beach in the Sandy Shores building. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom unit with 3 balconies, one off the master, one off the living, one off the back bedroom as well. It's a good floor plan of over 190 square meters. It's northeast facing on the Esplanade, the northern bit of Golden Beach, which means you can drift straight into town, into Caloundra, also go down to Golden Beach. Golden Beach means a flat walk. It means no hills in the suburbs. So that is a very good listing. That property, 8 of 8 Esplanade Golden Beach. I had my first inspection on the weekend, have already received multiple offers on that property. 216 of 38 Mahogany Drive in Pelican Waters. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, dual key unit, dual income unit, which means both units can be let out. It's one title, one rates bill, one body corporate fee as well. This property is listed, forget it, offers over $349,000. I've had over 50 inquiries on this property in the first few days that it's been on the market. We do have inspections at this property on Friday and Saturday this week. 22 Wairima Terrace, Caloundra, we've also listed. There's not much vacant land in the Sunshine Coast, and specifically Caloundra. This is a vacant block of land of over 600 square meters. It's already got a development approval to build 5 townhouses on it. It is a terrific property right in the heart of the CBD, walking distance to the IGA, the shopping precinct, as well as Bullcock Street, main street of town, and you're just down easy walk to Bullcock Beach and can head around to Kings Beach there. This property hit the market on all portals today. It will be going to auction early next month. We've also listed 2 properties in one complex at 35 Canberra Terrace in the Canberra Heights building. Unit 4 we have listed. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom unit. It's on the ground floor. It's got a courtyard. That is so handy to have. You've got a gate where you can head straight out onto the street and down to Bullcock Beach and Bullcock Street as well. Don't need to go through the unit or get in a lift to get out of your unit here. This property is going to be hitting the market very shortly. We've just had photos on it. It goes to auction at the end of this month. Unit 8 we've also listed in this complex. It's 1 floor above. It does have a very decent view. It's fully renovated, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom unit. You've also got a balcony at the back as well that services both bedrooms. Master has ensuite. There's plenty of storage throughout this unit. It's a decent sized living area. That'll be hitting the market very shortly, and again going to auction in later this month, should I say. Across the market in 4551. Before I get to that, we do have 2 properties going under the HEMA this Thursday. Unit 14 of 32 Esplanade Bullcock Beach will be going under the HEMA on Thursday afternoon. That's the 3-bedroom penthouse over 2 levels right on the Esplanade of Bullcock Beach. That goes to auction on Thursday. So does Unit 7 of 14 Lavuka Avenue in Kings Beach, north facing, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom unit. You've got the great balcony with a never to be built out view. You can not only see water, you can see sand and patrol, but north facing. Geez, that's hard to get in Kings Beach. That will go under HEMA at 4:30 on Thursday afternoon. It's a big week this week. Plenty of open homes this week, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. And what's happening in our postcode of 4551 in the last week, 10 reported sales across our postcode within the last 7 days. That's 7 less sales than the week prior. Probably would have expected potentially more sales for the postcode, especially for the first week of spring. Now, 3 properties were sold over $1 million and 7 properties were sold under $1 million. 29 properties hit the market in 4551 within the last week, 29 properties. And Queensland auction clearance rate, well, it was 45% auction clearance rate out of 307 results. 307 results, that's a bigger figure than we've seen in recent weeks and months. A lot of auctions and still a healthy clearance rate, and over 1,100 properties sold in the Sunshine State within the last week. Big week this one. As always, if you're wanting to know what's hitting the market prior to it's hitting the open market, head to our website at yarnymooneyproperty.com.au. If I can be of assistance, we're doing plenty of market appraisals out in the market for homeowners, not necessarily wanting to put their property on the market tomorrow, but to know where their property sits. You can call me for a no obligation appraisal anytime on 0420 300 977. Until next Monday live at 6 p.m, have a cracking week.